It's Love and Pain. I'm Dave. That's Kenny.
Ah,
And all of you who are watching this live, just welcome.
oh my God.
Kenny's literally digging in the back of his mouth right now.
Piece of dog hair stuck in my mouth, bitch. I got breaking, devastating news.
Okay, breaking devastating news.
I can't wear Crocs anymore.
Kenny cannot wear Crocs anymore. Okay. I don't know the story, but if for those of you who don't know this, Kenny lives in Crocs.
I wore them at my wedding.
He literally wore Crocs at his wedding, white Crocs, and they look good. Honestly, it was like the bride shoes. You know what I mean? Like they get married, then they change the shoes. Kenny had his own shoes. Kenny's had bride shoes, but his were Crocs. So anyway, Kenny,
who's gonna match my freak? Who's gonna match my freak? So I have plantar fasciitis in both of my fucking heels.
Oh, you're an old fuck.
Yeah, and when I went to the doctor, they basically were like, "What do you wear for your footwear?" And I was like, "Oh, you know,
I wear these. I wear these $35 fucking Ross Crocs."
Yeah, so I'm out. I can't wear them anymore, man. They make my fucking feet hurt. I mean, I can wear them around the yard. You know what I mean? Like little shits in here, but I can't wear them in public.
Oh, what a shame! What a shame!
Fucking hurts.
So now you can't really make fun of guys like Joel Embiid and stuff like that when they have like plantar fasciitis and they can't play basketball.
Well, I understand the injury now, but also like I'm not an athlete. I'm just a fat, overweight, middle class American.
By the way, Strom with a fucking absolute
got you
devastating.
If we weren't on stream, things would have went flying there.
Devastating K on Ohtani right
that
there.
Was fucking dirty.
Yo, Strom should have did the jerk off celebration when he struck him out.
I think he was.
I know. He wasn't.
I'm not even gonna. I can't defend it because it looks like what it looks like.
Well,
so now he's
where was he? Where was he? Was he at the Dollar Tree this morning? I need to know.
So he's a chronic bettor and a chronic masturbator. I'm starting to like Ohtani.
I mean, he's like a normal dude.
One of us. Oh, and then other news.
Nikki C. Yes, close it off. Let's fucking go.
Who is that? Hernandez? I don't know him.
Teoscar.
Oh, nice. Castellanos has less home runs than Matt Vierling.
Oh, God.
You're welcome. And
don't drop that while after he does something good. Like you gotta build it up to that. Pretty sad. It's kind of sad, honestly.
Is that mold?
Probably Matt Vierling has more homers than Nick Castellanos. I did not fact check Kenny on that, so if he's wrong, it's on him.
If I'm wrong, it's a tie, but I know he has the same or is tied. In lighter news, and then we can do the podcast.
What do you mean? We are doing the podcast.
Are we? Are we live?
This is what we do.
Is this okay? They're tied. Sorry.
Oh my God, he was wrong. That's hilarious.
This is fucking live. Tomorrow is my son's first birthday, and I have been crying every day for the last 3 weeks. It is fucking awful.
You know what? Well, before you get into the sentimental part, let me just talk about this. It's going to be forever easy for me to remember your son's birthday.
Yeah, it's great to say
and everyone else. But I don't remember people's birthdays. I don't.
How could you? There's too many of us.
There's way too many people, right? But I remember like the close family. You know, like I'm good there. But like once I get like outside of the realm, you know, I'm like, if you're not in my fucking iPhone fucking calendar as here's your birthday or whatever, I'm fucked. Or if you're one of them people that's on Facebook and you're like, don't put your birthday in there,
that's weird.
So you don't tell anybody, I'm fucked. I don't know when your birthday is. I need those reminders. Yeah. So Kenny's son turns 1 tomorrow
on free Slurpee day.
Free Slurpee day, 7-Eleven. Kip free Slurpees for the rest of your fucking life on your birthday, dude.
Isn't that incredible?
Absolutely incredible.
I am a little bit sad for him because he'll never be able to bring in like donuts.
Remember that? Although, like with inflation, right? Like, are they going to cut the free Slurpee out? I don't know.
I mean, how much money can it possibly cost to give out a Slurpee?
It doesn't. It doesn't. Wait, what
And
do you mean
also,
he can't? What do you mean he can't bring in donuts? What are you talking about?
well, remember in like grade school and shit, you used to bring in donuts for your birthday during the year if your birthday was during the school year.
So
Did you guys ever do that?
why can't he bring donuts?
Well, it's in July. He's not gonna be in school.
Oh, you just mean literally can't bring donuts to school. I
Yeah,
got
yeah, he
you.
can't. There's no one's gonna celebrate his birthday.
Can't go to school on my
Also,
birthday.
in college, you always had a good fucking day on your birthday, bro. You know what I mean? Like, you skipped classes for 3 days straight. You know, the prep, the day,
I mean,
and
listen,
the day
dude.
after.
Listen, man. He'll
I
get it.
actually hope he doesn't go to college.
Hey, there's plenty of trade work out there for those
Hey, hang some
people.
sprinkler pipe.
You know, turn some wrenches, kid. Turn some fucking wrenches.
Turning heads since 19.
But yeah, no. So what's up with the? So I totally understand what you're saying, but I want to hear it from you. So what have you been going through the past couple days? Now, by the way, this is a sports podcast. This is not a parenting podcast, but
it might be. I might cry on live.
We're also parents, so fuck you.
It's just the reality is that there's no more baby. I got a toddler.
Oh, bro.
Basically. And he's a little fucking ham bone. And you look at pictures of him and you're like, who the fuck is this kid? You know? So the shit's fucked up. And now, I got my wife breathing down my neck. If you all know what that means. 8 straight days.
The cup runneth dry.
Yeah, that's like a shit. 7 minutes each time, Trevor. 7 minutes. Nah.
Trevor. Oh,
nah, it's just
Trevor. Listen, honestly, we missed you. We missed you last couple times, Trevor. Yeah, so we're glad you're back.
Here's the thing: you want your kid to grow up and be healthy, but also you don't want him to grow up. So that's where I'm at. I feel like people can relate to that.
Anybody who is a parent can totally relate to this, and honestly, it's hard, dude. And when you especially when you're our son's 5, right? When you look back at the pictures and you see them when they were so small and you remember the things that you did, it's so bizarre. It's like a time warp. It's like a time warp. And especially for us, we had our son in 2019 and then COVID happened. We spent a fuck ton of time with our son, which was phenomenal, amazing. But it doesn't feel like he's as old as he really is because people still to this day are like, oh yeah, it's a couple years ago, when in reality it was 2019. And people were like, that was a couple years ago. No, man, it was fucking 5 years ago.
It feels like a dark fucking dude.
I'm telling you.
I met Chrissy 2019 September, and we were talking, I proposed a year, and we were talking about moving in after we got proposed, and the option was, because my wife's a do-gooder, she's like, I can't see you if I don't live with you.
My wife's the do-gooder.
Yeah, so it accelerated our relationship. I mean, it works out, we're good, but those are video team times for 9 months that I won't get back.
It's crazy, dude. It's crazy. COVID was literally a time warp. And Trevor, yes, of course, we want to hear something. We want to hear something that should be illegal. Why would
is it coming on some random person in a Dollar General in Philadelphia?
I'm gonna say that that's all time one of the most craziest, weirdest fucking things I've ever heard of. I mean,
life. Did he have it locked and loaded?
How do you? First of all, how do you just jack? Yeah, how do you I mean, there's a lot of logistics. Okay, so on the face of it, it's fucked up in general. You can't fucking jack on. Yeah, no. You can't random jack on people, right? But I don't really need to say that. So let's talk about the logistics.
Isn't that that's some crazy bodily harm that's a crazy jail sentence. I think you go to jail for that.
I mean, this has to be a felony of some.
I want to say weapons of mass destruction, but you know what I'm trying to say. It's something. I know it's very bad. I know if he gets caught, he is in a lot of trouble.
I feel like there's a lot of shit that happens that no one knows what would happen if you do it, and this is probably one of those things.
Because it could be AIDS come.
How do you load it up? How did you're in a Dollar Tree, bro? How did you
Wow.
get to the level where you were ready to do this? And then you do it on her leg. First of all, I mean, it's impressive aim, I guess, kind of.
Shouldn't have been standing there.
I mean, wrong place, wrong time. But for real, this girl, I mean, I would be so fucking pissed off.
Oh my god, yeah, no way. Like, how do you go home?
How do you forget that? How do you forget about that? How do you block that out of your mind? She's gonna have to go to
It
therapy.
still doesn't make sense though. Like,
why do you get off on that? Like, what is that?
wow.
Any serial killers listening to the podcast, I need to know why do you jack off on random girls and think that that's good? I don't.
It's weird. Oh, here we go. Jose.
Trevor just sent me a novel. I have my AC set at 67. I pay out of pocket at my apartment for electric. The leasing office said that the units are only designed to make it around 10 degrees cooler inside than it is outside. And it's currently 84 degrees in my apartment.
Illegal.
And he's lying. He or she, whoever owns that place, Trevor, is lying to you. That is bullshit. I can tell you.
Sean Smith make the fucking All-Star game. No, everyone runs on him.
I don't know. He shouldn't. It's honestly the All-Star game. Listen, I am really glad. I know. And I was just going to say that, like, listen, I am stoked that the Phillies have fucking 7 All-Stars. I think that that's fucking cool. And
I actually don't think none of them belong, though.
What?
Maybe Paul. Maybe.
What?
No, I'm just saying. No, I realized what I said when I said it, but I'm just.
Kenny, Trey Turner is batting like 370.
Who said Trey Turner?
What did you just say?
Boom.
Oh, you just saying bomb? You're saying Boom should have made it?
I don't know. I'm torn because, like, really, if you like,
I thought you said. Hold on. I thought you said that you didn't think any of them should have made it.
No, I said I don't think that any of them shouldn't have made it.
Oh, okay.
Maybe Bohm.
Okay.
But like, I don't know, man. You put like Bohm in a pile of third baseman. I'm not sure a casual fan or anyone that's outside of Philadelphia goes, he's the guy. You know what I mean?
Nah, dude. Bohm is.
But he's tearing it up.
Bohm is leading the league. Did you see that tweet? Bohm is leading the league. It's fine. Oh. That's fine. That was a piss missile off the bat.
Fuck you, Freddie, you dumb bitch.
Bohm is leading the league in doubles by 5. He's got 5 more doubles than the closest next guy.
I know. I get it. I understand. I'm just saying. I'm not sure that anyone would pick him outside of Philadelphia.
Is that so? You're just saying he's like not a household name?
No, and why? And he shouldn't.
Not yet. He's still young.
Exactly.
Shit, I'm not convinced until this year happened that most people were cool with him here. I was on the fence. I'll admit that.
I wasn't.
No, you weren't. I admit that. I was on the fence, but the reason why I was on the fence was not because of his bat, was because of his glove.
Yeah, but so, okay, here's the argument there. And, like, you're not the only one that felt that way, obviously, or we wouldn't be having the conversation. But, like, you could make the same argument for Turner. I had no idea Trey Turner was so piss poor in the field. No idea.
He's not pissed.
And honestly, I don't think it really fucking matters. Like, I can rewind Trey Turner's Phillies career.
No. A double.
I can rewind Trey Turner's career in Philly, of course, and just say, I know of, like, I think 2 games where it cost them. I know of 1 for sure. But anyway, I don't know. The defensive thing's a little less of a concern for me. Are you hitting 300? Are you hitting 78 doubles and 100 RBs, ribbies?
Yeah, I mean, we should start calling them RBs. I think that's more fun.
Yeah, you like that?
Yeah, I do.
Who's gonna match my freak?
I mean, he's got right now. I mean, obviously, he probably isn't going to finish the season with where he's at right now. But as of right now, damn, Alvarado's getting ripped.
Of course,
ripped.
4-3, yeah.
He's safe. Oh, he came off the bag. Holy shit! All right, so he got thrown out at second.
Out.
He's out. So right now,
You're
Trey
fucking
Turner
out, Rojas, you stupid bitch. What are you arguing about?
Trey
That's two dumb
Turner
Rojas's.
right now, Trey Turner's batting 347, which would be the highest ever for him in his career. But I mean, he'd have to make it through the rest of the season batting 347, which is kind of ridiculous.
What? What's he yelling? What is this guy absolutely bitching about? I can't. This is why I don't like sports. You're fucking out, buddy. Now I gotta have the fucking base runner.
Well, okay, he just came off the base right there, dude.
He's safe.
No, but he came off the base.
He's out.
He's completely out.
He's saying that the glove pushed him off. That's what he's arguing about.
Okay, if that glove pushed him off, then he's a pussy.
Look. Well, you're ahead of me, so I can't sync with you.
He's out. He's fucking out. You're fucking out. This is the Kenny Powers moment. You're fucking out. I'm fucking in. Kenny Powers.
He's fucking out, right?
Trevor, we got you on the updates, brother.
I think he's out.
They're replaying this call. He tagged him. He also tagged him before his foot hit the base. He's out. This is stupid. I'm sweating in this room because it's hot in here.
Yeah, I agree. Actually, he's like, I'm gonna just say it, and people might get upset. It's like fucking Hurricane Katrina in this basement. I am fucking muggy, hot, and wet.
It's fucking moist in this fucking place. Let me just tell you.
Who's gonna stop my moist?
And
obviously, you're out. You fucking.
We have talked about this multiple times. I'm in like a kind of like a 3-season situation over here. It's really 2.5 because I'm a big dude and I hate the heat. So like, it kind of turns it into a 2.5 season room.
Who are these fucking guys? I love this summer. You're a fucking moron.
Ugh.
Yuck.
Ugh.
I feel like if you pull everyone body mass over like 25,
if your BMI is over 25, you hate this.
Yeah, you fucking hate it.
But also the dew point. If the dew point never went above 65 again in my life, I would be totally fine with it.
Yeah, I don't really quite understand PA's weather at this point. It used to be cool because it was like you get all the seasons. Like we've been hot for a month straight. A month. And there's no
my grass is the color of this fucking brick wall behind me.
Yeah, my grass keeps growing and it's really fucking annoying.
Your grass is growing right now? How is that even possible?
Because I have that weird like alien grass, different areas of you know what I'm trying to say?
I can't believe that you have grass that's growing.
Right, I had a weed whacker before I left for July 4th.
Like I haven't cut my grass since middle of June.
It's nice. Almost a month. That is a month.
Yeah, it's fucking crazy. By the way, Trevor, nothing has happened. We will keep you updated.
Alvarado can't come out for the 9th though. That's for fucking sure.
Well, Hoffman.
Yeah, is he now the bona fide closer?
I mean, it seems to me like they're moving in that direction. They're proud. Yes, fucking got him. They are
that little check swing.
I think right now they're playing like a little bit of like matchup situations. But it feels like
another run. Obviously,
it feels like to me they're leaning toward Hoffman being the closer.
Well, they probably. Well, no, they should go get Mason Miller and end this whole entire fucking conversation. Because then you can have Hoffman pitch your 8th. You can have Alvarado pitch your 7th. Get in trouble.
But you don't want to give up Aiden to get Mason.
Well, now I'm coming around.
You are.
I don't know.
I don't know if I want to do
this. Is this a Logan O'Hoppe situation?
Like you trade away a good guy, you get a good guy?
Trade away a guy that's probably not going to see third base ever?
Yeah, because, I mean, where's Bohm going?
I guess first, and they're never going to put Harper back in the outfield.
No, absolutely 0%.
So I just don't know where. I don't know where Miller fits in.
Well,
I don't know. I'm struggling because I don't. So the argument is, I guess, at the end of the day, I couldn't possibly do another decade of bad baseball, right? I mean, that was tough. You know it.
It was very tough. But I will say, while that was happening, we did not have like solo owner situation. John Middleton took over like
halfway through, right?
Yeah, it was in like 17, I feel like, or 18.
And we also didn't have that And we also had a Matt Klentak situation.
Which he made a couple nice moves. I'm not going to completely dog shit him, but yeah.
He sold the farm for mediocrity, right? Would you argue?
Who's the mediocrity that you're talking about?
I can't even begin to tell you.
So,
and like honestly, like he signed Jake Arrieta, I'm pretty sure, right?
that sounds right.
Trash.
Yeah, no, he made a ton of bad moves. A ton.
I feel like he gave up too much, man. Like a lot of the time with the farm and
his
I know
his drafting was nice though.
And the argument you have with these with people all the time is like, well, win now, but like they don't win now, then they don't have a fucking farm.
Yeah, it's not like that with baseball, man. You can't do that.
You can't just fucking sell every single horse you have in the stables, you know?
And honestly, the Phillies are surprisingly fucking stacked right now when it comes to the farm, dude.
You know, you got a lot. Oh my God, is this Jonathan Braxton?
Dave Dombrowski. Is it?
No, that fat fuck.
I thought that I was gonna say.
Oh, where's the zone, Huddy? Where's the zone?
He's like retired, right?
Oh yeah, dude. He's got to be your age. I mean, not even being a dick.
Yeah, no, that's okay. I'm old. If you
see the chick for the, yeah, he got you this morning or this afternoon.
Yeah. Hudson just firing meat down the middle, like don't even care. He's just fucking throwing meatballs.
I mean, he does throw piss though.
So it's 4-3 bottom 8. We're gonna probably kind of live do this Phillies game until it's over because we have a really hard time podcasting while the Phillies play. And
listen, I think someone the other day, I think it was Brandon, you know, my buddy TP. He's like, "Are you guys still all over the place?" And I'm like, "Well, yeah. I mean, why do you think that would change?" And he's like, "Well, don't you think it gets chaotic and it's not great for listeners?" And I'm like, "We don't like what the fuck does that even mean?" I don't care.
Yeah, I mean, first of all, not one person has given me a cent for doing this podcast, so that's A. B, I mean, it's just kind of funny to like have conversations. And honestly,
I mean, we could be, dude, guys, seriously, we tried that. Go back to the first like 10 episodes of the podcast.
We really did. We had fucking bullet points and fucking.
It was terrible.
It was like chewing on chalk because
it wasn't even fun.
It was fine, but it was like working, and we
already worked. You can admit it sucked.
It wasn't that bad.
It sucked. I would literally be like, Jalen Hurts threw for 300 yards. Actually, that's not true because he doesn't do that.
Oh, womp. Oh, we gonna go
big
there?
Year for old Howard Eskin and Jalen Hurts.
So, do the Eagles ban Howard Eskin?
They're not going to, but they absolutely should. Honestly, WIP are cowards.
I just have a problem. I don't know. Plus, I attribute the bullshittery. All right, Trevor. So we're bottom of the 8, 1 out. Bones up, and we're waiting to see what happens with the whole Howard Eskin thing. Like, well, first of all, when did this happen? It was like May, right? So like, why didn't we hear about it? That's A. Okay.
Well, because they covered it up.
Who did?
WIP.
But why didn't the Phillies
probably that fucking Muppet Spike.
But Spike renounces his father.
Spike has his whole life to be given to his father, so Spike should shut the fuck up.
There are now 2 outs in the bottom of the 8th. Bone popped out to Freddie Freeman.
Honestly, I mean, we do this every week, and I'm fine with it. But like, the fucking sports radio landscape is so goddamn pitiful. I'm serious. This is a serious question, even though it's not a serious proposal. If someone came to you and they saw our dumb podcast and they're like, yo, we really think that you guys are fucking stupid, but like maybe you could change things, would you take a job in sports radio? Yeah, absolutely.
You would?
Wouldn't you?
No.
Are you going to be a fucking, like, well, the question is, are they going to tell, Are they gonna tell me I have to be a fucking Muppet?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think they change you.
Yeah,
I think it changes you.
Yeah, I mean, well, look at fucking the camera.
And here's what happens: it either changes you and they tell you what to do and how to be.
Dude, this mic stand is tits, bro.
Or yes, absolutely. Or they change you and they tell you that you have to be hot takey and you have to be like in the face of people, and then that's what makes you say dumb shit. And listen,
Yeah.
I say plenty of dumb shit on my own. I don't need somebody telling me that I have to say dumb shit, but I just couldn't imagine having that job. I couldn't imagine it.
You gotta swing the fucking bat, bro.
No, it's good. He's working the count. He's working the count. 2-2.
The problem is
he swung the bat at a ball, and now he popped out to the third baseman. So
10 hits, 0 since the 5th. That's actually incredible.
All right, that's it. 4-3. We're heading into the 9th. 4-3 heading into the 9th.
That might drop.
And I haven't.
That was actually a really nice fucking catch because he's a fucking dumbass. Here's the problem. I have to watch, and I'm talking ESPN too, like right down the board, right? Like all this shit. I have to watch ex-football players that fucking stink. Or I have to listen to them. Why do I have to listen to the fucking Emmanuel Acho, a fucking James Jones? I know I'm missing another fuckface from there. Marcellus Wiley, fucking Hugh Douglas, Hollis Thomas for fucking ever, Mike fucking the fucking fullback, John Ritchie. Like, why do I have to watch RG3? These fucking failed NFL players talk about sports like I'm supposed to just fucking listen to what you said because you fucking played linebacker for the Eagles for 3 minutes. Get the fuck out of here.
Well, I think the problem I think that people fall into is that people there's like a weird middle ground where some people feel like you have to have played the game in order to speak on it. But then there's also
that's just sexist people. That's all that is.
Sexist.
People that are like, oh, you have to play the game, are just fucking guys that are mad in their mom's basements that are like that because women are talking about fucking football. Chill.
Yeah, chill. Totally.
Let them make themselves out to be who they are. Sarah Spain.
Yeah,
fucking,
listen, if there's a chick out there that wants to talk about football and she's good and she knows what she's talking about, I don't fucking care.
I'm
fuck about that.
Fucking care. Yeah, it's weird. But my point is, oh, sorry, go on. You go first.
Well, anyway, what I'm saying is like they almost force these dudes that used to play in the NFL because they think that that's what people want. They think people want ex players because then they'll like what they say that'll mean more to you, and you'll like.
Okay, and that's fine, but give me ex players that make sense. Like,
but no, my point is it doesn't work. It's not working.
It doesn't.
And there's like this fucking merry-go-round of dudes that they keep on cycling through and they try to figure it out and it's fucking not working. And all the guys that we actually would want to hear from and actually see don't fucking do it because they were actually good and then they retire and they don't want to fucking do it anymore. They're done.
Yeah, people like Emmanuel Acho are chasing a bag. And you know, I'll be honest with you, Shady McCoy, great NFL career. He's a tad annoying.
Well, he's bordering. See, he's crossing over into hot take land.
Yeah, and I don't like it.
I used to love Shady. I mean, I loved him when he was a player. I'm just saying, like,
obviously.
Yeah, obviously, but like, yeah. Did you see that fucking cheddar? Yeah, that was. Hoffman comes in, no joke, just 98 fucking top of the zone. All right, so Hoffman's in. Let's just we're gonna have to live cast this ending here because then we can actually talk about
it's not my podcast.
It's our podcast, Kenny. Ooh, that slider was disgusting.
Who's gonna match my freak?
By the way, if as long as everything goes as planned, we will have a second appearance on the Fantastic Sports Show next week. I will be appearing,
baby,
on Wednesday night, July 17th, on the Fantastic Sports Show. That's the plan.
Terrible experience. It's not fun. Don't go.
Oh,
what? Homer?
No.
Double, triple?
I will tell you. No hit. I will tell you. I'm a little ahead of Kenny, so this is kind of hard, but
It's my life.
you know.
Apparently, don't know what alliteration is either.
But I'm watching you.
What the fuck? I have a degree in elementary ed with a.
You have a degree. I don't even have one.
I think I can hammer out alliteration on a fucking workbook.
It's impressive. That you know what alliteration means. Oh, take the K, bitch. 1 out.
Oh.
So earlier we were talking about something on the interwebs, and yeah, Trevor, I would Kelsey in the booth. I would do it. Problem with Kelsey.
You know, the problem is.
Did you see that there's Kelsey sandwiches at Wawa now?
I'm tired of it. Honestly, they're getting.
So is that where you're gonna go? You're tired of Kelsey? I'm not.
Well, are you not?
No, I'm not tired. Whoa. Oh no.
Gone.
Oh no, this is a disaster.
What happened?
This is a nightmare. This is a nightmare situation.
He's looking hurt.
And the trainer is coming out to the mound. And no, Hoffman has declined it. Hoffman has declined the meeting. Hoffman says he's good. And I think we're good.
Why do I gotta watch Stubbs? What are we doing?
Well, we have to talk.
What are we doing?
We have to talk about that.
This is fucking nepotism without having the fucking father, son, daughter relationship.
Do you want to start talking about the actual topics?
I don't fucking care, but
popped him up on the infield. Looks like Turner squeezes it. 2 outs, bitch. So Stubbs.
About to say.
So we have an issue, Kenny.
We don't have an issue. We have a shitty fucking guy that we're trying to leave on the team because he's got good fucking vibes. These are fucking grown adults playing in the MLB. They need good fucking vibes. They should be shot.
You acting like the vibe on the team doesn't matter is hilarious to me.
Hilarious. Listen, bring them up when they expand.
For a guy, you want to cut a guy who is pretty much like always in all of the vibe, right? You want to cut him off of the team because he has to play once every 7 days.
I get your argument, but I want. Can he come in and pinch hit? He's never considered the pinch hit.
I've never seen Marshawn pinch hit once.
Not yet.
I can't be basing things on not yet if it's gonna fuck the whole vibe of the team up.
Fucked up a whole vibe.
This is the reason why I don't really want them to do anything in free agency, because I don't want them to bring in some jazz jism fucking head and fuck the fucking vibe up. And that's exactly why they can't fuck around. That's a strike too, and he fucked up. Actually, it's actually a ball. It was low. It's fine.
You're crazy for keeping a fucking grown adult around for a that's a ball. A good catcher could have framed that a little better.
Okay.
He's just not great in anything. What does he do well?
Swing, bitch. That's a fucking swing. Let's fucking go. By the way, the bank is buzzing tonight. Absolutely buzzing. Did you hear that place erupt when Stott ran out that single?
No, I was probably in the shower.
Oh, it was fucking electric. Popped him up. Oh, shit, it's deep. Right field. Castellanos at the wall. He makes the catch, bitch. The game is over. 4-3. Phil's win. Suck it, Dodgers. Bitch.
Interesting. We can't beat the Braves, but we can just fucking roundhouse the fucking Dodgers.
It doesn't. The Braves don't fucking matter. Just put them on the fucking windshield. There's a bug on the windshield.
I mean, I don't think that's gonna be true.
It is right now.
Wow, did they win again tonight?
No, they're playing right now. Hold on, I'm trying to put a tweet out.
That's a good win. That's a good win with Harper not playing.
The fact that this team can win games without Harper is incredible.
Trade him.
Whose value's never going to be any higher? You used to trade him right now.
You sound like Giroux.
Oh, my God. All right.
They have a good shot. They're not going to sweep, right? Like, put money on the Dodgers tomorrow.
Well, you're not going to get any value out of that.
Can you
Although,
imagine sweeping the Dodgers?
although they might because they're going up against a young dude.
Yeah, but look at the young dude that fucking ass blasted us on the Braves.
I'm just saying he's a rookie, and he's playing in Citizens Bank Park. So,
Marchand.
but Aaron Nola,
Who gets the interview?
But Aaron Nola is pitching, so they're guaranteed to get a couple solo.
So
home runs.
expect 2 home runs.
So Shohei Ohtani is going yard tomorrow. So whatever the odds are, just take it.
Fuck yeah, he is.
Shohei's gonna put one in the second fucking deck. Alec Bohm, another
Are they
double.
gonna daycare him?
They have to. I hope they daycare Kirkshin.
Did you know Tim Kirchin's son is the host of 92.5?
I actually like Kirkshin. I don't have a problem with him.
No, I know. I didn't say that he was a piece of shit now, did I? This guy
so
went
he
1
works,
for 4 with
so
a
he
double.
works with that chick that we don't like?
Well, no, because he's on the actual profitable morning show, and that chick's on
Oh, that's
the
fucked
fucking afternoons
No,
with
that's
fucking Cookie Monster Nicole.
up. That's fucked up.
I haven't heard
daycare treatment. Let's go.
She probably blocked me.
She probably deleted her Twitter account. It's fucking.
Ew, I wouldn't touch that hair.
So
You couldn't
dope.
pay me to touch that fucking hair.
Marsh.
That sweaty, disgusting hair. Ugh.
Marsh's hair is wet. It's not sweat.
No balm.
Oh, okay.
I know Marsh. I'm the one that broke the Marsh news.
What news?
That I knew that was wet hair.
When did you?
No one could. I'm telling you. Hey Trey, I'm a little leaguer. Well, you stink, kid. Your dreams aren't gonna happen.
Yeah, just sit down, kid. You probably play right field.
He's probably the fucking son's kid.
Listen, anybody who's listening to me, if your son or daughter plays right field, it's okay.
Probably not good.
It's okay.
It's not okay. Your son or daughter.
I'm glad they're out there having a good time. That's what it's all about.
I'm not.
That's what it's all about.
Interesting. Can beat the Dodgers.
We
Can't
kid.
beat the
We kid.
I'm not fucking kidding. Your kid sucks. If he's playing right field or she's playing right field, they fucking stink.
9 times out of 10, that is the truth. Who's that?
What did you say?
Who's it?
Todd Frazier.
Is that Buster Olney?
Only.
Is that Todd Frazier in the red?
Yeah, and see, like baseball.
Who's that homer in the right in the blue?
Adrian Gonzalez.
Oh, okay, Gonzo.
But I don't think it's that. It's not that Adrian Gonzalez that had like.
I don't remember that. I love
2015.
I love the home run derby.
Do you?
Yeah, it's such a dumb thing to like, but I just like it. I like watching dudes hit homers. I don't care.
It feels gimmicky though.
Why? They're hitting homers.
Just like, I don't know. I think like there's too many. They've changed it now, right?
Yeah, they actually changed it again. Like, and it's because they didn't want it to go so fucking long. Like it went too long.
It shouldn't be a 4-hour event.
No, it doesn't need to be a 4 hour. No, so it's gonna be over in like an hour and a half. It's the best part of the All-Star. Exactly, Trevor. Just literally sent this. The best part of the All-Star break is the home run derby. I agree.
If they would just wear their right uniforms, the All-Star game would be so much better.
The fucking best thing ever was when the dudes played in their own uniforms. That was the best.
Yes.
It's the fucking best. If you're home, you wear your white. If you're fucking away, you wear your gray, and that's it.
Remember when Bud Selig called a tie to the All-Star game in Milwaukee, and everyone was like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah, fucking stupid. You can't fucking do that.
Why would they do that?
I also remember when they tried to make the All-Star game like mean something. Like that was dumb too.
What was it?
That was didn't they determine like home field advantage in the fucking World Series based on the All-Star game?
Wait, that's not happening.
What?
Dave, I think it still happens. No?
If that still happens, I might have to consider stop watching baseball.
I think it is.
Do you like that?
Well, Well, I mean, it makes it at least people fucking trying.
Ew, are you fucking kidding me?
Well, look at the Pro Bowl. The last Pro Bowl I watched was
Who
when
cares about
when
the
fucking Sean Taylor lit up fucking Sean Moorhead.
No, there is no way you're right. I'm gonna look this up. I'm pretty almost I'm about as close to 100% confident as I can be that it's based on winning percentage.
It's based off of what?
Winning percentage, regular season winning.
Oh, they
percentage.
probably.
It is the team with the higher.
They changed that when Robert.
They changed that when they realized that it was a fucking stupid ass idea.
Hey, they tried. What more do you want from these?
Hey guys, listen. Okay, all right. So the All-Star game. It's great that you're all here. Some of you don't give a fuck about this, but like the home field advantage is going to be decided today. Okay, that's how we're going to do this. Fucking idiot. Whoever's idea that was, they should be fucking literally guillotined.
Give them a raise.
Terrible idea. Terrible idea. Stubbs Marshawn. What's your pick, Kenny?
Marshawn. I don't even need to think about it.
And just because of his bat.
No, he's a better defensive catcher.
He's not though.
He's absolutely. Look at the ERA of the pitching when he's in compared to Stubbies.
You have that in front of you? I don't.
It's like I had it. I don't have it now.
I would be interested to see that, but I know Stubbs' win-loss record is really high.
The Phillies are 22-13 against 500 or better. The .629 win percentage against winning teams is the best in the MLB.
Oh, interesting. So all the people that said that their schedule was too light and wasn't hard enough, it's not really looking that way, is it?
Oh my God.
Fucking idiots. The team's good. Why can't they just admit? People just don't like that the Phillies are good. And I don't know why. I don't really understand it. I don't understand it. Is it because of us? Is it because of the fans? Is that why?
Someone said your team doesn't have 60 wins. Pathetic.
First to 60. I saw something the other day. Maybe it was today, actually. Someone tweeted it out. I can't remember exactly who it was, but it said like the Phillies are playing for win 60 today. The 2017 Phillies didn't get win number 60 until September.
Holy shit.
That's
Toby
crazy.
Dropped a goodbye.
I saw it. You didn't see it?
Nah.
Well, it's not aimed at you, so don't read it.
To the city, fans, and the team that will always hold a special place, thank you. And may the future bring you everything you deserve.
Not aimed at you. Don't read it.
Why?
It's not aimed at you.
He fucking stunk.
Oh God, Toby, rest. God rest your soul. Good luck in Detroit. I wish you nothing but the best. What is it? What's the area code in Detroit? Can't remember.
Well, here's the question. Did he go there because of money? Probably. You're telling me that? Listen, I'm sorry. No one's going to fucking Detroit for fucking championship hopes.
Oh no, the days of Toby's championship hopes are gone. That's dashed. That's over.
What is that? A 2-year deal?
Those resided here in Philadelphia. That's it. The 313. Do the 313 proud, Toby.
Hey, when I think about not winning championships, you know where I want to play? Detroit. Fucking embarrassing. Fucking Christ.
I mean, literally anywhere else, right? I mean, I don't know. I've never been to Detroit, so I can't talk shit on it. But I don't know.
Ever watch Detroit PPA?
Yeah, I've seen.
You ever watch Parking Wars?
You ever watch 8 Mile?
Cut my wrist and black my.
You ever watch?
Yeah, when he's giving Brittany Murphy the business in the plant. Woo,
rest in peace. So you're going Marshawn over Stubbs. Okay.
Oh my God, without even thinking twice.
It's Stubbs over Marshawn. It's not close, and it will not
sound like
happen.
my father-in-law.
Marshawn will not be on this team Unfortunately, it will not happen. When they expand the rosters, I wouldn't be surprised if Marshawn sneaks in there.
Why? There's no point then.
As a
That's what you
bat.
just told me.
As a bat.
Oh, so then why not keep him now and then bring
Expanded
Stubbs
roster.
up?
Expanded roster.
I know, but then why not do the reverse of it? Why wouldn't you keep the better of the player up here? You're keeping a guy up here for fucking vibes. It's the dumbest fucking thing I've ever heard.
No, it's not the vibe. It's not just the vibes.
We
It's
need
not
a
just
guy
the
to
vibes.
motivate these guys in their mid-30s. We need a fucking guy.
Now you stop it now, because now what you're doing is you are arguing against yourself from today. See, today you were talking about the standing ovation, and you said the standing ovation helped Trey get his frame of mind.
That has nothing to do with anything that I just fucking said.
You did. You just said that guys in their 30s don't need any, fucking outside help.
A fucking vibe guy with fucking dick straws and fucking bringing fucking booze.
Let me ask you a question. If Trevor is right, Trevor is spot on.
Oh my god!
They won't do that either.
You know
Trevor,
why? Because they got no fucking trade value in the vibes guy.
Trevor suggested that they could possibly trade Marshawn because he has got good trade.
Yeah, that's great.
They're not going to trade him. They're not going to trade him. But all I'm saying is, can you just take a second and imagine the locker room the day Stubbs is gone?
Oh my god, it's awfully quiet. We can actually focus on the fucking game of baseball. Oh my god, he's gone. Now we don't have to worry about some fucking backup catcher that can't do anything besides bunt. Talk about jumping in a fucking pool in an NL championship game. How about that? Maybe they could actually fucking play the sport the right way because they don't have a fucking distraction.
Insanely better pop time than Marshawn. Not even close.
Oh my fucking
by the way.
Christ, dude.
But not even close. It's not even close. Like, I would even give it to him if it was a little close. It's not.
The sample size is not big enough.
Exactly. So that's exactly the argument as to why Marshawn should not be the catcher moving forward.
No, Marshawn should be the catcher because he has more home runs than him and about 300 less at bats. He has better fucking hitting.
We don't need our catchers to hit home runs. We don't need our catchers to hit home runs.
You're worried about a guy because you want the vibes to be right. Well, you want a fucking disco ball and a fuse ball table? Is that what you need to fucking win a World Series? It's the dumbest fucking argument.
Listen, foosball's dope. Don't fucking knock foosball.
Oh my god!
You know where Rafael Marchand started his season this year?
What?
With the fucking Clearwater Threshers in single A.
Yeah, look where he's
single
at now.
Better. Single A.
A single A
he got called up
better
into
than
Lehigh Valley
Stubbs.
because the guy fucking basically died and they needed a fucking catcher. And what did he do in the Lehigh Valley? No big deal. He just came up and batted a whole fucking 219. 219 in the Lehigh Valley.
What's he doing in the majors?
And we want to anoint the man.
You're literally shitting.
We want to anoint the man because he's batting 300.
A player that is playing better than the vibes guy. You're fucking dumb.
No, you're crazy if you think he's a 300 hitter.
Absolutely not crazy.
You're crazy. You think he's a 300 hitter?
Who?
Marshawn.
No, I know he's not, but I know he's a better hitter than what I gotta watch. How much money do you think Dodge paid?
You don't have to watch that. You're gonna watch JT Realmuto. That's my point. It doesn't matter. You're gonna bench JT because he's going through a rough spurt, and you're gonna fucking put in Marshawn because you think he's gonna hit better than JT?
No, I'm gonna give JT a little bit more time off more often than making him be a fucking warrior because it's fucking knee surgery. I don't understand why that's such a fucking hard concept for this fucking city. We need less JT to have him healthy for the fucking playoff.
I think it's 1,000,000% because of the relationship that Stubbs has with the team. And not just the team, the
argument.
The starters. It is with the starters.
Good argument.
It is. Like, Marshawn's not going to go out there and say, "Yo, your arm slot's a little fucked up. You have to follow through a little better." Stubbs has seen these guys throw thousands of pitches, dude. It's a big deal. I don't like that Stubbs bats 200. I fucking hate it. I wish he could just give up his at bats. I hate watching him hit. I hate it. But the fact is that the guy fucking knows the pitchers. It's true. It's true. I mean,
hitting is more important come playoff time than knowing the fucking pitching.
I don't think it is.
Oh my God, it is, dude.
What's more important, pitching or hitting? What's more important, pitching? What is more important in the playoffs, pitching or hitting?
You could argue both.
Okay, you have 7 fucking all-stars on this team, dude.
Well, 4 of them are pitchers.
Do you remember the backup catcher for Carlos Ruiz?
Chris Coach.
Chris
Coche or what? Yeah, I know I'm fucking right because I'm not fucking dumb. He wrote a book.
I think you're right. I think he did.
Of course he did.
Did he write a book about that job?
No, I think it was like it's probably some motivational fucking thing. Yeah, I think it was because he didn't get to the majors until he was like fucking 48.
He was old. So he was definitely old. Yeah.
Yeah, he wanted us to slob on his knob like corn on the cob.
Honestly, if he was still around, I would take him as the backup because he's better than Stubbs too.
Stubbs is fucking garbage. And fine, you want to fucking.
By the way, for the record,
Trevor, you have a fucking vibes guy,
Chris Coast. What? Chris Coast. But this team didn't have the vibe. This team didn't have the vibes that the 08 team didn't have this vibe. Didn't.
Yeah, because they had a fucking dominant fucking lineup and a fucking closer that was probably the best closer to pitch in that fucking year. He was 34 for 34. Put that on a fucking piece of bread and spread it, bitch.
Bread.
And they had like one of the best pinch hitters ever.
Matt motherfucking Stairs and Greg motherfucking Dobbs.
Huge. Greg Dobbs was huge for the Phillies to win that World Series.
Unreal.
You know why the Phillies won the World Series? Seriously.
Well, Jimmy.
They had the best closer in baseball. And it wasn't you put lights out Lidge in.
Yeah. No, you're right. Everybody they knew it was over. They knew it was over.
You had Ruiz, you had lights out Lidge, and outside of that, you didn't need much more.
Well, I mean,
fuck these bugs get in the house.
I don't think people remember what's up, Mike? I don't think people remember how good sup bitches. I don't think people remember how good Ryan Howard was.
No, I'm just saying, like, a big part of the success
massive
was just
Brad Lidge
was
massive.
Knowing that like you never had to stress Brad Lidge's pitches.
Let me ask you something. Who is there a worse fan base in sports right now? All of sports. I'm talking about every single sport that we deal with here in Philly. Is there a worse fan base than the Braves?
No, and you know the problem is that I kind of feel like you're not used.
You're right, Mike. It was a situation, but he figured it out.
Yeah. That fucking slider in the dirt. Laugh out loud. The problem is we're jealous of the Braves.
Okay, but they're also jealous of us right now, which is funny.
Which is so funny. Which is such little bro energy. Like that's right. My whole argument. Like,
yeah, the Braves for 20 years have had 30, a stranglehold.
30,
fine,
30
whatever.
Years.
Give them 30. Oh, it's right, 30, 94. That's
yeah,
right.
No, 100% 30.
It is 30. The Braves for 30 years have basically, stomped on our fucking throats. And God forbid we have like 1 or 5 seasons in there where we're actually good and they're kind of not. They're struggling. Oh, we have injuries. Yeah, okay, whatever. Oh, the baseballs are dead. Okay, guys. Here's the deal. Olsen had a career season last year. He's never going to do that again. Literally
He's not
never.
The only one, though.
Austin Riley, same thing. He's never going to do that again.
He's getting hot, though.
He's hot. He's good. He's a good player. But he's not going to do that again. Acuna, same thing. Good player. Never going to do that again.
Weak knees.
He's never going to do that again. And they're fucking feeling it right now. They're like, oh, fuck. So what's the first thing they do? Attack the team that's better than them. And by the way, if there's any question that the Phillies are better than the Braves just because of their heads-up record, you can go fucking pound sand, dude.
Yeah, because that's silly. I never understood that argument.
They're straight up better than them. It's not even close.
Just like that guy that was trying to flex that Strider's like 7-0 against the Phillies in the regular season. Like,
who cares?
Yeah, but he's 0-3.
He's 0-3 with a North 5 ERA.
Of any argument to be made, you can't use that one.
No,
they fucking absolutely piss in Strider's face every season in the playoffs, like every year, dude. Unreal. The Braves are the most annoying fan base, at least right now.
Nah, they're pretty brutal. And
I mean, are they more annoying than the Cowboys? I think they are.
Wow. Again, it's all you're getting into situational, which is kind of scary, right? At the end of the day, like,
I know
if you really think about it.
Yeah, because like ask me this question in October, I probably have a different answer.
Exactly. And like
remember how much we hated the Diamondback fans in October?
Yeah, they're so fucking quiet because they had a fluky run, idiots.
We all knew it was a fluke. They're fucking trash, man. Which
franchise. Makes it even fucking worse.
It does. That's just what we do here, love and pain. It's literally the fucking name of our shit.
We always do that. It's just the dumb shit that we shouldn't lose to. The problem with the Phillies is they refused. When it got to game 6 and 7, they just refused to play smart baseball. They just were like, everyone would go up there and be like, can I smash this ball? Can I smash this ball? I could probably smash this ball. I could probably smash this slider in the dirt.
Yeah, they got cocky. They did. And I think it's the best thing that ever could have happened to them.
Well, listen, is cocky the right word or just like overconfident?
Overconfident? That's the same thing as
cocky. I just feel like they thought, like, and I'm saying this like not to be disrespectful, but I just think that they thought that they could. Well, yeah, that's true. It's just so annoying to be like.
Yeah, Ozuna too, fucker.
I'm
actually looking forward to him beating baseballs in the home run derby instead of beating his wife. But anyway, what were you gonna say?
He was a Marlin, right?
Yes, I think you're right.
And then he took steroids.
Yeah, everyone that was good was a Marlin.
Well, I don't understand. That franchise is so fucking ass backwards. So what I'm trying to say about the Phillies players is basically like, it's not like a cockiness. They just, all of them were trying too hard to be the hero instead of playing.
Yes,
you're not cool if you don't have a DUI.
Okay.
But so that's my argument about the Phillies. Like once they lost that game, they were just like, "Fuck, we need to mash the ball."
Yeah, they started swinging too hard. I think they learned a lot. I think they learned their lesson.
I agree.
And they're hungry. They came into the season, and everybody was like, "All right, well, let's see what you got." And they're fucking showing it. They're the best team in baseball. And I don't even like saying it because it sounds cocky, but like they literally are. They're literally the best team in baseball. So, I mean, I don't know. I don't know what to feel about that. I mean, let's keep it going, guys. Let's just keep it going. It's going to be a great summer, though. I know that.
I missed Reese.
Let's talk about this. Oh, you want to talk about Reese?
I just missed him. Although I know he dropped one of them fucking balls, and I would just
wait a minute. Hold on a second. Let me ask you something. Bye, Mike. Good night. I'm sure you'll listen to the podcast later. Thank you for your support, by the way, Mike. Please tell 5 friends. You can save 20% by using code Love and Pain at manscaped.com.
Please tell 5 friends at the bus stop.
So why do you miss Reese? For what reason?
Well, I have the cup of the bat slam up here, and I think that was such a cool fucking moment, man.
So you could say that Reese was a vibes guy.
Yeah. But the thing with that,
that was the most badass moment of all time, and it was not scripted. Like it was just like he fucking hit a fucking piss missile bomb, and was
and like the other argument is like if you didn't fuck with listen, and like I be like you can pull this tape back years and years and years ago.
Trevor, you're the man, dude.
And you can pull them tape backs, and I was very critical, still am of Hoskins or Reese or whatever, but if you don't fuck with him, I feel like you really didn't endure the pain. You know what I mean?
That's
like,
exactly right. Like he was literally represented. He was like our Phoenix. He represented like all that is good from the burning hell of destruction that we dealt with for years, for a decade.
he's like waiting. He's like Sheba, you know, for me. Like I'm waiting for my 20s to die with her, right? She's the last link to anything left in my 20s, you know? I'm just waiting for it to die, you know?
All happens. It's all cyclical, man.
I know, exactly. And you know,
but you know what's funny?
When he came up, he homered in like what? Like he had like 20 home runs in like
it was
32 games or something.
Yeah,
Absurd thing.
It was pretty cool. I just remember it being like he had, I think it was 18 homers. You're testing me now. I think it was like 18 homers in like 40 or 50 games or something like that.
Yeah, it was like a
and it was just electric. But this year he's batting 220. So like, do you really miss him?
No. I mean, would you take him over Castellanos? I would.
No, he can't play right field.
Well, I mean, seriously though, how hard is it to play right field?
I mean, Castellanos is good in right field. He has a good arm.
Which was a knock on him before he got here, right? They were saying he's not a good fielder.
He was a struggling fielder, but he has worked on it. He really has. Like since coming here, he has worked on it. He really has.
You know, Cassie's in like a shitty position because
he's like third or fourth fiddle on this team, right? Yeah. So like Bryce Harper's the guy, right? Bohm is kind of stepping into the other guy role. You have Schwarber, who is like, you know, a fucking just
he's like a Jason Kelsey, you know?
Yeah, Schwarber is becoming like a lore style guy. If they win a World Series, we will remember Kyle Schwarber like we remember Matt Stairs. And I'll put that out there right now. Like that's what will happen. We will never forget Kyle Schwarber's name. We will obviously never forget Bryce Harper, but Kyle Schwarber is one of those guys who we will never forget because of just the way that he is, just the way he plays.
And his wife has massive knockers.
Huge jugs.
I mean, I'm
all for it.
Well, if you're not fucking right.
Who are you more worried about, Kenny? Stott or Ranger? It's a tough one, actually.
I guess it's probably got like. Are you talking about long term or for the rest of this year?
No, this year.
I mean, I think it's got to be Stott. But it's so easy to like get out of a hitting funk, right? And then get into one.
I think for me it's Ranger, and the only reason why is because he was so good. I don't know if he can be that good for an entire season. And people are like, "Oh, Ranger's falling off, blah blah blah." I don't think people understand how good he was for a long time. Like
he's tired.
Okay, well, he's got a break coming up, so that's fine.
I'm just saying, his arm is tired. He's fatigued. Guys that don't pitch, you know.
I'm not worried about Stubbs. You know what's wrong with Stubbs?
Stop.
I'm sorry, stop. They have a baby. It's a problem, dude.
It's not a problem.
It is a problem. It happened to Castellanos. The same fucking thing happened.
No, I know. I agree with you. I mean, Chrissy and I were just talking about that. We were. She was like, "Well, I want to have another one." I was like, "Well, I don't want to deal with the sleeping arrangements." So
what do you want to do about that?
Exactly, right. And then she's like, "Well, I'm not breastfeeding this next one," and I said, "Well, that's not fair to me or the
or the budget."
Right? She actually just landed a full-time job.
There you go.
But daycare is still stupid. I don't know though, because like Stott's gonna have to come up in big moments. Like honestly, the bullpen's so good that if Ranger does flub along in the playoffs, which I don't think he will, if he does flub, like the bullpen can probably carry a game for you, you know, in a playoff series.
Yeah, they're good enough. I think they're good enough. And if they add a piece, which I think if anything, if they're gonna add anything, I think it's gonna be in the bullpen. I would be shocked if they make a move for like Rooker or somebody like that. I would be shocked.
Why? He's like not going to cost that much.
I just don't know if they like. Do they need that?
Well, apparently, this is according to Jamie Seltzer. This is the worst outfield ever that could win a World Series.
Yeah, I don't see how you can make that statement. Like, I just don't.
Well, and I don't know what he's talking about. Is he talking batting average? Fine. Is he talking fielding? I don't think that's true. So,
well, even if he's talking about batting average, like, I mean, Marsh is not bad.
Yeah, but he doesn't play every day.
Okay, so then like you let him play a little bit more. But if he plays more, I'm telling you, he's gonna struggle. He is not a guy who can just crush lefties. It's just not.
Did David Dahl get picked up?
No, he chose free agency, so he is now a free agent. He cleared waivers and he is now a free agent.
So he cleared waivers, so that means that he could have went to the Pigs, or he
right. So
agency,
right. So instead of going to the Pigs, he chose free agency. Yeah.
But he could come back to the Pigs if no one gives him a shot.
Right, and the Phillies can sign him back. Yeah. Yep. And they'll put options obviously in the contract and shit like that so they can bring him up and down.
He's gonna go to the Braves.
He could go to the Braves.
Bob Nightingale reporting Phillies and Dodgers aren't interested in Jazz due to attitude concerns.
Yeah, and I 100% agree with that.
He's
the last thing you need is a fucking bad egg on this team. You don't need
Is Connor Brogdon still in the league?
Brogdon?
Yeah.
He got picked up by the Dodgers, right? And they got lit up.
Yeah, he got smoked. That's the last place I remember seeing him was at the Dodgers. He has an 18 ERA in the Dodgers, so he's probably gone. Yeah.
Good.
So are you worried at all about the pitchers?
Well, yeah, I agree with you. I think they need to get some bullpen help.
What about the starters? You worried at all about them?
Well, I think Wheeler will be fine. Nola's actually like I give Nola a lot of hate, and it's mostly because I just can't. I don't understand how he can give up a solo home run every game. Like I just don't get it.
Yeah, you hate the home runs, which is fine.
What was that?
You hate the home runs, which is fine.
Yeah. So I mean,
but here's the thing. Like, listen to this. Their ERA. I looked it up.
Sanchez is scary though.
The ERA, the starters' ERA, March and April combined was 2.52. May was 2.88. June was 3.61. July, 6.61.
Yeah, how's that happen? You know.
So what are we looking at? Are we looking at regression? Are we looking at
tired?
Are we looking at tired? Are we looking at better teams? Like, what is it? Like, what are we looking at here? And I don't know.
Well, I mean, I think the better teams thing is a real true argument, of course, you know, as it always is. But
you know, it's over 6 ERA is that turns your head a little bit. So
who's the fifth starter?
I mean, they only played like 7 or 8 games in July, so you know.
Who's the fifth starter?
They don't have one right now. Right now, it's going to be Tyler Phillips on Saturday, which is pretty fucking cool. The kid's a Philly kid.
Yeah.
Posted a picture today on Instagram of him and his grandpa. Like,
who got hurt?
Turnbull. Turnbull had the strained like lat or whatever. So then they moved it. Then they brought in Mercado, and Mercado like looked amazing and then looked like shit. Couldn't throw a strike. And then that Tyler Phillips kid came in that same game and was like fucking mowing dudes down, and they're like, holy fuck. So now they got this kid, Tyler Phillips, starting on Saturday against the A's.
Which is probably the right move.
I'm fine with it. Honestly, I'd be fine with them giving Wheeler off too, because does Wheeler need to really start again?
Well, before the break?
Yeah.
I don't think he'll start.
They said that he will, but I think you might be right.
I don't think he'll start. And I wouldn't even start Harper either.
Yeah, I might give him a day or two off too.
I mean, I wouldn't want to see Harper until the All-Star game, and he's gonna play the All-Star game, and I don't want to hear any bitching about it.
It's fine. Let him play. It's good. It's good for us. It's good for the city.
They should have a pitch runner immediately
In the All-Star game?
Yeah, fuck it.
They should have so whoever's like the fastest dude should just like make the All-Star game because they're fast.
They should have Usain Bolt every time.
They should have 2 baseballs.
They should give dead balls to the Braves so they can't win.
Well, they already did that.
What a fucking, can you imagine winning the division for 30 straight years and then crying?
I don't know what that privilege is like, Kenny. I don't know what that privilege is like. That's a whole different level of privilege. So let me ask you one more thing before we start wrapping this thing up. The Sixers had a draft and free agency and made a bunch of moves. As of today, July 10th, the eve of your son's first birthday, are you in or out on the Sixers?
I mean, I'm interested, but I'll never be fully in.
So you're interested.
Yeah, but I mean, like, it's going to be the same shit that we've expected for 21 years.
I really don't think it will be.
Oh, here we go again. Here we go.
No, but let me tell you why. Because I feel like Daryl Morey is a real GM.
Yeah, but I feel like they fucking suck.
They've done nothing but make you feel that way, and I can't convince you otherwise, and I won't try. But what I do know is that Daryl Morey has taken what was basically a fucking hay bale with a fucking match in the middle and has turned it into something. And I'm cool with it.
You think DM is like, well, we don't want to sign Kyle Lowry. Like, why are they not signed him yet?
They're probably just trying to see what else is out there. It's fine. Like, bring him back. Who cares? That's a small piece of the puzzle.
I know.
It's funny though when you think about what they did last year, and you think about what they did with Maxey and Embiid, and Trevor's right, and Jason says this all the time. Bad marketing and unwatchable. Well, Jason goes a step further and says that the NBA is not a real sport.
It's a drama.
It's a drama. It's like the WWE. And it's hard to argue. It's hard.
Well, you can't argue it because,
well, the facts are out there, that kind of point to stuff like that. And the contracts are ridiculous. These dudes should be getting 50 million, 50 fucking 6 million, 62 million. Like, what are we doing? What are we doing?
I shouldn't have to watch LeBron James's kid play basketball.
Yeah, and then they called up all the teams and they lied about him going to Australia just so that the Lakers could draft him. Like, what the fuck are we doing?
Well, it's because LeBron James said he wanted his kid on the Lakers so he could play. And, Michael Jordan could have did the same shit with his weird sons, but he didn't.
No, he did not. He stayed out of it. And the NBA, I agree with Trevor. The NBA is hard to watch. It is.
It's brutal.
And even Gordy, who is like a huge NBA nut, like he struggles with it because it's bad. It's a bad product at times. It's really fucking bad. It's really fucking bad. And I don't know. I'm not sure what they're going to do to change that, but I just wanted to know what you felt like.
I don't know if they can.
So are we coming back next week, Kenny? What are we doing?
Yeah, I think so.
All right. So we'll be back next week. We're going to have to do Tuesday because I'm on the Fox show Wednesday night. So we will probably be back Tuesday. If we can't do Tuesday, then we'll see you in a week after that. But
who's going to match my freak?
Trevor, it's nice to have you back. Mike, thanks for stopping by. Jason, we were talking to him a little bit earlier on Twitter. Good shit. We could probably talk about soccer, but I don't want to waste everybody's time.
Fucking soccer is dumb.
I don't think soccer's dumb.
Of course not, because you have a kid that plays it. So you don't. Of course, you're not
Kid's
going to
5
bash.
years old. He doesn't. That soccer doesn't mean anything. And fucking kids run around and chase a ball. It's not soccer.
Soccer's dumb. It's embarrassing.
You're the. Do you think NASCAR's dumb?
Yeah, it gets stupid. I mean, I get the concept. Although they're another sport that can't fucking run it correctly either. They don't. No one turns a profit in NASCAR. Think about that.
No, they're ridiculously bad at marketing that product. It's unbelievable how bad they are.
And I mean, how hard is it to market it to a bunch of fucking redneck Coors Light beer drinking fools? You know?
Well, that's what I'm saying. They could turn soccer is better than the NBA. He might. I mean, international soccer, yes, but the union. No.
Also, that's another thing about soccer. Like the men's team's a fucking joke. The women's team's got that fucking weirdo.
Yes, but the the men's team is a joke because Jason brings up a good point. The men's team is a joke because it's not in our culture in America to play soccer. We think it's
why
dumb.
would you want to play soccer if you could play baseball?
Well, you probably have a better chance at making it in soccer than baseball.
Yeah, but hell, I'll take my chance.
You know what I'm saying?
I know.
Not if you're a big guy like you and me. See, that's why you don't like soccer, because you can't do it.
I played rugby. It's the same fucking principle.
No, it's absolutely not the same. Come on, stop it.
Yeah, because rugby's better.
You guys go out there and play for 7 fucking minutes and you think that's the same as soccer? Get out of here.
What was it?
How long is a half in rugby?
50 minutes, I think. I forget. It's been a minute.
Yeah, that's true. It's not sevens, right? Did you play sevens?
Seven. No, I don't play sevens. Look at me. Sevens is made. It's 80 minutes, 40 and 40.
Yeah, sevens is
It's made for speed, guys.
Yeah.
Sevens is fun because it's electric. You know what I mean? But like for
completely electric
for us, it's not worth it.
Sevens is an underrated.
Oh yeah, throw that on.
Sport. Like if you guys are flicking through the guide and you see fucking rugby sevens is on, put that shit on because it's fucking good.
Yeah,
it's really
it's worth it.
It's constant battles, constant hits, constant plays. Like, and you don't even need to understand the rules to rugby. Like you'll pick them up eventually. Like it's not that hard. But I don't know. I think soccer gets a bad rap, and I think it's mostly because we don't have any reason to like it here. I think that if for some reason the USA team was good, we would all of a sudden like it more, and everybody would stop saying soccer sucks.
Yeah, no, I just they just don't do a good job of fucking marketing. We've been talking about this.
Yeah, and NASCAR is the same way. They could have every fucking college bro in the world at those NASCAR events if they did the right thing. All they got to do is market it a different way. And they're just being stick in the mud. They're not doing it. You know? I mean, NASCAR events are still lit, though. Have you ever been to one?
No, I want to go, though.
It's a fucking party, dude. It's fucking incredible.
Yeah.
It's incredible. I was at Richmond.
Wow.
It's fucking wild.
And it should be, right? Because, again, the people that do end up finding NASCAR are fucking degens, you know?
Dude, it's like going to a fucking college game, like a tailgate. It's wild.
Yeah.
People are just getting sloshed playing fucking, yard games, fucking table games, like fucking just having a good time. And it's
like a Bills tailgate.
Yeah, almost without the fucking fire tables. Oh, fuck.
I hope they never win a Super Bowl.
Ooh. What is this?
Let them suffer.
What is this hatred you have toward the Bills?
I don't hate them. I just want them to suffer.
Haven't they suffered enough? They went to 4 AFC championship games in a row.
They went to 4 Super Bowls in a row.
I mean, I'm sorry, that's what I meant.
Yeah, I know.
That was a long time ago. Most of these
Fuck
people.
them.
Oh fuck! All right.
That was like one of the first years the Titans were around, right?
If Alec Boehm wins the home run derby, he will be the third Philly to ever win the home run derby.
Bobby Abreu.
Can you name the other two?
Yeah, Bobby Abreu.
And
fuck, what? Ryan Howard win it? Yeah,
he did. He won. He won in 06.
Croc.
And Bobby Abreu did it in 05. 05 and 06. Back-to-back Phillies home run derby champions.
Fucking Bobby Abreu. What a fucking weirdo. Another guy.
Talk about a weird home run derby guy. Like that's not.
Yeah, that's not the guy I think I want.
He wasn't smashing homers.
No, he's another guy that probably like doesn't get enough credit for his Phillies career, but he was on such a bad. That's the thing about the Phillies, man. It's like 10 to 15 years of just dog shit, 5 years of good, and then 10 to 15 years of dog shit, and then 5 years of good.
Yep.
So we're in the 5 years of good. So pony it up, enjoy it. Let's get a series or two in.
I hope
and then go from there.
I hope you're really wrong about the 5 years.
You think I don't want to be wrong?
I just hope that you're wrong. I don't know what else to say.
Who's gonna watch my freak?
All right, so let's see, Kenny. I think we're about done. So that does it for today. We will be back. I think next week we're planning on Tuesday. We'll see how it goes. Stay tuned on Twitter and all the socials. We've been more active on Facebook if you care about that app. I figured out a way to link our Twitter and our Facebook pages, so we're many more posts and shit like that. Trevor, to answer your question, yes, that is the year that Ryan Howard hit 58 homers. It was his most homers ever. In 2006 was the year Ryan Howard hit 58 homers, and he was a fucking problem. Ryan Howard was a fucking problem that year. It was awesome.
And good thing they won a World Series from it.
They did. They won a World Series, and we will never, ever,
2 years after that.
He also struck out a lot, which everybody hated, but I think also was that the year he won or he
MVP?
Yeah.
I think it was. No, J-Roll won it in 06, right?
Well, I know J-Roll was fucking electric. I'm pretty sure Ryan won it in 06. I'm going to look it up. He did. Ryan Howard in 2006 hit 58 homers, had 149 RBIs, which Boom might eclipse that actually this year. He had 108 walks. He batted .313 with an on base of 425. Slug 659. His OPS for the season was 108. That's just fucking god level. That's fucking god level.
It's a shame his knee his Achilles exploded on him.
Yeah, his Achilles fucking blew up, dude.
All right, I gotta get out of this basement. I'm sweating fucking bullets.
Second place that year was Albert Pujols. Third place. Who do you think was third place? Can you name who was third place? If I tell you what position he played, do you think you can name?
Maybe.
I don't know. I don't know if you could. It's okay. You're sweaty. I'm sweaty. Everybody's sweaty.
What's the answer?
He was also a first baseman, and he also played in the NL. And it was not Albert Pujols, because Albert Pujols was second. The answer is.
Let me guess. It's the fucking. He's probably on the fucking Astros or something because they're not in the NL anymore, right?
Yeah.
I have no idea who it is, but I knew it was gonna be some fuckery like that.
There was. He is on the Astros, and it was Lance Berkman.
You know what I watched before we go? You know what I watched today? A Mark Teixeira highlight reel.
Oh yeah, I remember Tex.
And then
that dude,
I just remember
that dude used to fucking smash baseballs, dude.
Yeah, then he was batting like 117, and he was like, I'm done. Fuck this. I got other things to do at the end of this year. I'm done.
Berkman that season batted .315. He had 45 homers.
Imagine putting those numbers up and finishing in third.
That's fucking bullshit.
And who was second?
Albert Pujols. Yeah, Albert Pujols. He was second in the NL MVP, and he had 49 homers that year. He batted .331 with an OPS of 110. That's fucking ridiculous. I'm honestly surprised Howard beat him.
Well,
but it's not just based on that. I mean, it's also based on, fielding. And I know Ryan had almost 10 more homers. He had 12 more RBIs. He had,
it's also like MVP to their team, right?
Yes, it is. It is. And I mean, they had Chris Carpenter. I don't know who else would have been good on that Cardinals team. Chris Carpenter was good though.
They had Yadier.
Yachty. Carpenter finished third in the Cy Young that year.
Yeah, that checks.
Yep. All right, let's wrap this, bitch.
Good night.
We will see you guys next week. It was great hanging with you, Trevor, Mike, Jason. We'll see y'all next week. We love you. Goodbye.
Good night. Very nice.